Hey guys, Mr. Brand94 here, bringing you episode 1 of my Battle Your Subs series on Pokemon Showdown. Today I have an NURU battle for you guys with Renata Hatsuki, one of my subscribers. She has Ambipom, Credilli, Dusclops, Slowking, Hitmontop, X-Cavalier. I have Sandslash, Choice Scarf, Simisear, Eviolite, Togetic, my Physical Sweeper, Leafeon, Heal Biller, Lapras, and Life Orb, Kadabra. Timid nature. Gonna be a lot faster than those other ones out there. Alright, so to start things off, she is going to lead with her Ambipom. And I lead off with my Togetic, so I'm predicting the fake out. I think I go for Dazzling Gleam here. Because, I don't want him to knock off my Eviolite. So, yeah, I go for the Dazzling Gleam. She goes out for fake out. After that, I go out to my Sandslash, in case she goes for knockout again, but she actually goes after X-Cavalier. I believe I set up a Swords Dance here. Yeah, she goes for knockoff. I go for an Earthquake, putting off some damage on it. Uses Iron Head. I said I'm gonna go for another Earthquake, swaps out the Dusclops, takes the damage. I switch out to Simisear. Goes for Haze, trying to get rid of my Swords Dance. So after that, I go for a Grass Knot, I believe, predicting her Slowking switch in. But he actually goes for Toxic. After that, I think I switch into Togetic again. Yes, I do. He goes for Infestation, so I stay in, Infestation, it really doesn't do much to Togetic, so, she uses Protect, getting the Infestation off. I think she goes for a Toxic here, trying to get the damage off on me. Okay, yeah, no, I go for Roost, and she uses Toxic. And then I go for a Nasty Plot, or do I switch? No, I can't switch out, because I'm trapped in with Infestation. So I go for Dazzling Gleam, she protects, trying to get Toxic damage off of me. I continue to spam it. I get a Stab, get a crit, and I finish it off with another Dazzling Gleam. I'm about to die. So right now, I believe I switch into Sandslash to take the fake out. And I decide that I'm going to sack this thing off. Because I didn't want to take a knockout with my Togetic, because I need it for later. And I actually, while she uses U-turn to get out of there, I use Heal Bell to heal my statuses. And she switches out in the Slowking, predicting the Water type attack. I actually switch out into my Leafeon. But unfortunately, she gets to burn off with her Scald. So no, I'm screwed. And now I switch back into Lapras. She goes for Flamethrower, probably predicted me to stand. I go for Heal Bell, get off all the damages. I'm waiting for her currently. Yeah, she switches out to her Hitmontop, probably going to go for a Stone Edge. I go for an Ice Beam, because I don't really feel like I need Lapras for the rest of the match. Yeah, she goes for Stone Edge, I go for Ice Beam, and lucky for me, I get the freaking Freeze Hacks. So I switch out my Togetic, I use Roost, get the damage off. She doesn't know I carry Flamethrower on this, so that is a dead-ass X-Cavalier. And now she switches out on the Ambipom. I go for a Nasty Plot. Actually, no, I go for Roost to heal off my damage. Now I go for Roost. Goes for Return. There we go. I don't know why she just didn't go for Knockoff. She told me later on that she kind of derped out. So anyway, I keep on going for Roost, spam fest. I eventually get out all my HP back. She switches out to her Slowking. I start getting off Nasty Plots. I don't know why she did this. She could have just knocked off my Eviolite and made it a lot easier. But instead, she goes for a bunch of Ice Beams trying to get the Freeze Hacks. I go for Dazzling Gleam again, get more damage off of it. And I think now this is basically just a stall war between her using Ice Beam and me using Roost, to the point where I have enough HP for me to get off some more Nasty Plot power-ups. So I just keep on spamming up my Nasty Plot. She uses Ice Beam over and over again. I keep on using Roost. She goes for a Scald. I go for another Nasty Plot here. Or do I go for Roost? I can't remember. I go for another Nasty Plot. I believe I'm at +4 right now. I go for another Roost. And I'm burned, but that's okay because burn really doesn't really matter on Togetic because special attacker. And I go for another Dazzling Gleam. get more damage off on it, get the burn damage, that's okay. I go for another Roost. She can't freeze me now because of the burn status. So she switches into Hitmontop, you know, probably trying to get off a Stone Edge. But, you know, I use Dazzling Gleam, finish it off. She has her Ambi Bomb. About time she brought it in. I don't know why she hesitated. She could have easily finished off my Togetic, but she didn't. So she goes for another Fake Out, you know, trying to get off damage. Probably predicting me to switch out. That's probably most likely like what I thought she was going to do. So now she goes for Knockoff. Now my Eviolite is knocked off. So now, you know, she finishes me off. The Life Orb Recoil kills it. I kind of debate here on which one to bring out. I believe I bring out my Simisear. I'm almost positive I do. Yeah, I did. Okay. She brings out Slowking. I don't remember what I did. I don't want to switch out to Leafeon because of the skull damage. But then I realized, you know what, like Kadabra really hasn't had much action in this battle, and I really don't need Kadabra, so I'd rather get, you know, like a clean, I mean, I have a clean switch in now, but I thought that she would bring out Credilli. So I decided, hell, you know what, I'm going to sack off Kadabra. Anytime now, okay. Sack out Kadabra, and I decided, you know, get off a Signal Beam. That does a sufficient amount of damage. And get a Scald off, get the Luffy's Recovery on it. Now I decide to bring in Leafeon, and I go straight off for a Leaf Blade. She actually goes into Credilli, I get the critical hit, that was luck. And I go for another Leaf Blade that finishes off Credilli, and I put Leafeon as a beast because it is. And then I go for another Leaf Blade after that, and that is pretty much the battle. Remember, if you guys liked the video and liked the series, remember to fan tap that like button and sub. See ya.